Hello, welcome to Skye Sweaty Record Review number, 21, 22. It's the only show on the internet that's hosted by a French professor who just gets off the elliptical to review new music. I also somehow forgotten where the camera is again. Okay, it's not there, it's over here. Okay, I got it again. I have a balloon. That won't factor into today's show. Today I want to talk about a band called the Ting Tings. So I was scanning through the new music that came out on Friday, and I saw their name, and something in my head was like, the Ting Tings, I sort of know them. And I looked it up, and I realized, oh, that's right. They're the ones who did that song, That's Not My Name. It was like this one-hit wonder from, a decade ago. You know, they call me Julissa. That's not my name. I have a friend named Julissa. That's why I remember it. And it was in Just Dance, that video game. So I thought, well, okay. I mean, they're still making music. Let's see what they're like. I mean, that song's great, right? I mean, I really appreciate that. I thought it was a great pop song, very catchy, a good song to dance to. So I gave it a shot. The name of the album is called Blacklight. The cover's interesting. It's basically just a phone screen, but the phone screen is cracked in the corner, so it has kind of an interesting design element, kind of the time. Everyone has broken phone screens, even me. I'm recording this on a broken phone screen. It's cracked right up there, and that crack will grow at some point. So it's a duo, which I didn't realize, a guy and a girl, and they're from Manchester, England. You may notice some Manchester elements in this video. I'll see if you can figure out what that is. And I'd like to basically, I feel like this album can be divided into two sides. The good part of it is, it feels really authentic, really well-crafted, well-written pop. And I feel like they might be sort of always trying to recapture a little bit of that one-hit wonder status with the more catchy songs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with what I think is the best song, and a song I think is worth listening to. It gets the Skye stamp, and it's called Estranged. It's the first track, and it displays their style, I think, the best. It's got really nice guitar work all the way through. The female singer is also a guitar player. It's kind of emotional, and then eventually some kind of Casio-style keyboard comes in, some drum machine, pretty good mixture of acoustic and electronic here throughout the entire album. And it's matched with really great lyrics. I'd say the lyrics on here are some of the better I've listened to this year, not because they're so deep and twisted, but more that they're very efficient. I mean, this is a song about feeling estranged from someone that you love, and it feels very honest. Saying that she wishes they had a fight as opposed to just being distant, and that I think we've all felt estranged from people at times in our lives, and this is a song that really expresses that quite well. I'd say that kind of disappointment in love is a theme throughout the entire album, to its credit. I think that's an interesting theme. The title track, Blacklight, is all about how she's with somebody, but the more she looks into him, the more she realizes there's problems, like looking under a blacklight. Does my nose look really red? I just came in, it's raining outside. It's weird. Yikes. Okay, nothing I could do about it. It's my Halloween costume. I'm a clown. Also, one nice thing about this song, Estranged, as a typical song, she sings with a pretty thick Manchester accent, and in general, I find that British singers try to sing with American accents, so that's quite nice. And I would say that's sort of the good side of this record. The bad side, I would say, you could hear on a song like Words for Things, which is this clever song about, I wish there was a word for this. I wish there was a word for just missing, as an example. And it's kind of clever, and the beat's very simple, and it's upbeat with a kind of keyboard, and you tap your feet, and you want to sing along, and she repeats the chorus, and kind of like, that's not my name style, like repetitive chorus style. And it's okay, but it's just not that interesting. It's like a failed one-hit wonder, which is not the most interesting style. Another track like that is a track called Basement, which is neat because it's a song all about how great basements are, like how to hang out in a basement and be in a basement. But again, the musical style, it feels to me almost like it's trying to be too catchy. So that's my review of the Ting Tings. Pretty quick. I like it. I think I'm going to keep listening to it. Especially that first song, Estranged, and the song Blacklight. Another one, Fine and Dandy. It's kind of a nice jangly guitar, kind of downbeat song. I'd say the parts that I liked were really excellent. If I had to give it a 3-word review, I would say it is promising one-hit wonders. Let's say promising. Like, they haven't fully delivered on the promise, but at times they do. I guess for my one word, for my little trivia, once again, there's nothing fun on the news today. It was all about bombings and shootings, so nothing really funny on there. But I guess I will... yes! It's a painting of a bottle. That's what it is. Okay, so we'll see you Tuesday with the next Skye Sweaty Record review, where I'll be listening to some new music. Probably not from Manchester. So much to answer for.